Live from prison, featuring Puff Daddy, will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you the following program, which is definitely not music to anyone's ears.
No, Mr. Hoff. The reason I called you into my office was because the last time this station had a chance to make a lot of money off those rats on that show of yours, you somehow managed to screw it up. That voting machine was a sure winner, but it was destroyed by your carelessness.
I know, sir. You can imagine how sorry I am.
Well, in any case, this next plan of mine can't lose. Now that I think about it, I take that back. It can't lose if a competent person is in charge.
Competent is a perfect description for myself, sir.
Let's save your funny jokes for the Yeah Right sketches, Hoff. Anyway, here's what I have planned for this week.
Okay, then Eric turns and says, what do you think's in the meatloaf?
All right, kids, gather round.
What torture do you have planned for us now, Buzz?
On this piece of paper is the agenda for this week's show.
This show is still in production?
Yes, it's still in production, and that in itself is a miracle. However, this week's show is all about music. And Mr. Skinflint has a brilliant idea for this very program.
Brilliant idea? If he ever had a brilliant idea, the show would never have started.
Well, I got news for you. Break out your instruments, get your singing voices in shape. We are going to produce a soundtrack for How Did This Get Online.
We don't even know how to sing. Speak for yourself, girl. But even if we all could sing, Buzz, what in the pea brain of yours makes you think people would actually want to buy a soundtrack for this show?
Yeah, besides the music during the opening credits, this show doesn't even use music.
I know that, but that's all gonna change this week.
Buzz, I don't know how to play an instrument or sing.
Well, you'd better learn. If Mr. Skinflint doesn't get his way, he gets mad. And if he gets mad, I get mad. And that's when I start taking it out on you. Anyway, you'll find your instruments over in Studio 43. Get to work!
Well, I guess we should head over to Studio 43.
But I can't sing. Looks like you better be more positive, Beth. The Gloop gods don't like your negativity.
Beth, go clean up and meet us at the other studio.
Why does this always happen to me?
Man, watching all these bands at MTV makes me want to be a rock star. Hey, Dad, did you ever want to be in a rock and roll band?
Actually, Sam, I was in a rock band when I was in high school. We were called the Slashers, and we practiced in my garage. We were quite well known.
Really, Dad? Did you ever record any songs?
Well, Tracy, to tell you the truth, we weren't together long enough to record anything.
What do you mean? If you were so well known, you should have made an album.
Well, we were only well known by certain people.
Who was that?
The police. After so many complaints from our neighbors, the cops told us that we had to quit because of the noise pollution.
Where are the lights? I can't see a thing.
I found them.
Wow.
This place is awesome!
I had no idea this was where Digital Expedition was taped. This is my favorite show on television. It's only the hottest music show on the airwaves.
Man, Buzz was holding out on us. Instead of going to class, I could have been skipping and coming down to this studio during tapings.
Definitely. This place is incredible.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Sam, be careful with those drums. You don't even know how to play them.
Not really, but I can learn.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, learning is what we'd better start doing before Buzz gets here.
What the heck is going on? Are you guys torturing cats in there?
No, Buzz. We're practicing our instruments like you told us to.
You call this garbage music? Kids, this show is only good for another 10 to 15 minutes. You've got to learn to pump out good music before Skinflint comes down here.
Buzz, we're doing the best we can. You didn't hire us to be musicians.
You're right. This station hired you to be actors. Now act like you are good musicians.
You heard him, guys. Let's show him our stuff. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no! Skinflint is going to have my rear on a platter. I've got to do something. Excuse me, Doctor Probue?
Oh, hello, Mr. Hoff. What brings you to my wonderful laboratory?
Well, you see, Mr. Skinflint ordered me to have the kids record a soundtrack for how this get online.
How very interesting. I know why you came. You want myself and Frankula to belt out a few songs for the compilation.
Well, not exactly.
Rats, I always wanted to be a rock and roll singer.
That's nice, Probue. But let's get back to my dilemma. I sent the kids down to practice for the soundtrack, but there's one problem.
Oh, really? What could that be?
Well, to put it mildly, they stink! They are horrible. I've heard better vocals out of Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Tell me about it. My question to you is, can you whip something up like a potion that will help the kids record a great soundtrack?
I just may have the answer for you, Mr. Hoff.
Oh boy! If you come through for me, Doc, I'll see about getting you those new electrodes for Frankula over there.
He would love that, Mr. Hoff. Tell you what, I will leave the potion with Frankula when I'm done. I'm going out for lunch soon.
Oh, thank you, Doc! Thank you!
No problem.
Then I went to the mall and I saw this great old lipstick.
Kids, this is detention, not recess. Now get back to your studies before I really get mad.
Whoa, we're sorry, sir, but we were just talking about our favorite CDs.
Yeah, we're both big music fans.
I love music too. That's why I'm in such a bad mood. I was supposed to watch a concert on television tonight, but I'm stuck here in this office with you brats and no cable access.
Well, sir, we know how you are such a big Barbra Streisand fan.
Yeah, so we brought something for you.
Oh my goodness, it's Babs. This is her live from Caesar's Palace concert.
Come on, let's go.
But what about detention?
He'll be glued to that TV for at least 6 hours. I looped that concert on the tape.
Go you! Let's go to Music World.
Oh, I'm the greatest star. I am by far, but no one knows it.
Okay, Eric. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, hold it right there, Warden.
Gosh, bagosh. What is it this time?
Well, I've been in this prison so long, I never got to listen to my new Alanis Morissette CD.
Well, what's your point, Eric? A lot of the inmates never get a lot of things that they want.
Can I please listen to her CD for my last request? I promise I'll shut up if you just fulfill this one wish.
Oh, okay, Eric. Lynch, go get my Discman out from my office, a top drawer of my desk.
Okay, sir.
Thanks, Warden.
Well, Eric, I love music as well. Barbra Streisand, the Carpenters, the Osmonds. I love them all.
Who?
Oh, never mind. Did you find it, Lynch?
Well, yes, sir. Here you go. I didn't find any Alanis Morissette CDs, Warden, but I did find your collection of NSYNC and 98 Degrees CDs.
Who, sir? I've been in here so long, I don't know who those groups are. Ew, what is this junk? What do I look like? A 12-year-old girl? I don't like this stuff.
I don't think you're giving them a fair chance, Eric.
This is horrible.
Young man, listen to the whole thing before casting judgment on them.
Oh, man, this is worse than the electric chair. Ah!
Shut up and listen. Don't go away. How this get online? We'll be right back.
class. Now, as you can see on the board, today's lesson is all about music. Now, my favorite singer of all time is Lawrence Welk. How about you, Kevin?
Well, sir, I like rock and roll.
Tracy?
Well, I love heavy metal, sir.
Heavy metal? Why in the world would anyone like that garbage?
A lot of people like it, sir. And the best part about going to a heavy metal concert is moshing in the mosh pit.
Moshing? Is that some sort of new hip dance step?
No, sir. It's hard to explain. We'll demonstrate it for you.
Yes, go right ahead.
Let's show them how it's done, guys. You see, sir, I would be on the stage like this.
Okay.
And I would jump from the stage onto the people, or the mosh pit as they call it. Then I'd ride the mosh pit all over the arena.
Oh, I get it now. Well, get off the desk, Tracy, before you hurt yourself.
But I haven't finished demonstrating, sir. Here we go. Bye!
Kids, get back here.
Dr. Probue! Oh, Dr. Probue! I guess he already left for lunch. He left a note. Dear Mr. Hoff, the potion is in Frankula's hand. It should do the trick. The kids will be belting out gold records in no time. Signed, Dr. Probue. Oh boy! This stuff is going to save the day. Now, I need to trick the kids into drinking this stuff. Aha! I know exactly what to do. The kids will never know what hit them. By adding this potion to Flem's soup du jour, they'll digest it without even knowing what happened.
Tracy, do you honestly...
No!
You
Better get out of here!
It's amazing how far we've come today.
That last take sounded like a professional group. We'll have no problem cutting a soundtrack for this show.
I'm starving. Flem? Flem?
Looks like he's not here.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Let's go over to the Dairy Queen.
So, kids, what would you like? That's funny. The kids always come at this time to eat lunch. Oh, well, or for me. Cream of grasshopper, my favorite. Yummy.
And everything is working out great, sir. We should be ready to record our soundtrack in just a few minutes.
That's great, Mr. Hoff. But I've decided that I'm not really interested in money.
You what?
Money means nothing in the grand scope of life. That's why we're going to scrap the idea of a soundtrack for that great show of yours.
Boss, have you gone nuts?
Boy, the look on your face is priceless. No, Hoff, I haven't flipped my lid. This is just the introduction to the Yeah Right sketches. Learn to take a joke.
Yes, sir!
I can't believe it. This is the only time my favorite opera is shown on television, and I can't even hear it because of that loud music.
No kidding. This is awful. I can't even hear the fat lady sing.
Hey, turn that garbage down. We can't even hear ourselves think down here.
Did you guys say something?
Yes, we're trying to watch the opera on PBS. Stop playing that loud racket or you'll be grounded for a week.
But kids, my group, the Slashers, need to practice for our big debut next week at Big Bob's used car lot.
She said stop now.
That's it. You're grounded.
Cut! Cut the Yeah Right sketches right there. We have more important stuff to do now. Now, kids, now it's time for what everybody has been waiting for. We're ready to record your soundtrack. Are you kids ready?
We're ready.
We sure are.
Okay. Kids video shoot. Take one.
Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, in their video debut, please welcome the Internet Connection.
I made sure this soundtrack would be a hit.
I'm so addicted to the loving that you're feeling to me. Can't do without it. This feeling's got me weak in the knees. Not even withdrawal every time you take it away. Can't you hear me calling, begging you to come out and play?
start selling these babies tomorrow morning. I'll see you in my office tomorrow morning and we'll go over the details.
Yes, sir. Glad to have helped.
We did awesome.
Yeah, we sure did. I think we'll be singing songs more often from now on.
This Coke tastes good. I'm so worn out from the videotaping.
You big wimp. That's what you get for skipping gym from fashion class.
Hey, Flem, why weren't you at our video recording?
We did awesome.
Well, kids, this afternoon, the producers of Digital Expedition came in here and heard me singing. And to make a long story short, I start recording my solo album this Wednesday.
I didn't know you sang, Flem.
I didn't before today, but after drinking some of that soup de jour, I felt like Elvis had entered my body. See, watch. Stop, look, and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. It's called rubbernecking, baby, but that's all right with me.
What the?
Stop, look, and listen, baby.